Hello and welcome to Gundam Customs Review of Boku no Hero Academia Chapter 111. Now this week's chapter of Boku no Hero Academia starts with a back in time to 3 weeks before the 3 weeks before the exam, which is kind of like a week or so after All Might fought All for One, and with this, you actually have them talking about how All Might was such the greatest hero, and between him and Endeavor, who's the number 2 hero, there was still a large gap between those two, power-wise and likability-wise and all these different things. Now, with this, you find out that the Hero Association is wanting to more or less work on making small hero groups so that they can work together and still take on these villains. Now, with this, there's some groups I think would be pretty cool, such as, this is going to be both of the Class 1A, Shiketsu, Ketsubutsu, and actual heroes. Now, my favorite, one of the teams is Midoriya, Uraraka, and Ida. And maybe Asui if there's more than 2 other people in the group. Now, another one is Bakugo, Kirishima, and Kaminari, because those 3 have been working together more recently. Well, at least Kaminari's joined their little, duo, because they practically worked together since the USJ arc, practically. Now, then we have the, Ketsubutsu team, which would practically be Shindo, the metal-looking guy, and the chick. And then for the Shiketsu, I think probably Shishikura. Even though he won't get his license at the moment, he'd probably be later on in the series, I'm meaning, for some of these. Then Inase and Goo Girl. I still don't know her name. Then for the pro heroes, I think Kamui Woods, Mount Lady, and Power Loader. Or I forget his name. He's practically from the first episode. One of the more, I guess, I would sweep him under the rug more or less, from my own opinion. Sorry, I don't even remember his name. I remember Kamui Woods because who wouldn't remember a guy who has wood as an ability? And then you have Mount Lady, who's the giant. So, and then him, because I feel like there's another character called Power Loader, which I think is the teacher for May. So I'm not so sure. So with this, that was also another group thing that I would like to see for a pro hero version of that as well. Now with this, we go back to the Gang Orca fight. We find out that Gang Orca's ability is to use anything an Orca can do in both water and in land. So with this, Shindo, not knowing really this, I guess, tries to use his ability on Gang Orca to practically stop him and one-handedly take him down, and he gets paralyzed by Gang Orca. Yep. It's funny. With this, we actually have Todoroki coming in and using ice to kind of protect Shindo from being attacked again. We also have Ojiro, Mina, and Tokoyami coming in to help as well. They've left Asui and other people to do their stuff, as their quirks are more related to that, as Asui has mentioned in the USJ arc that she's pretty good with water and she could practically help anyone when there is water. And we know this because during that arc she got to show off her skills by saving Midoriya and Mineta. So that sounds pretty fun to me, at least. Now with this, we actually have Todoroki, since he already got his ice attack block, using a fire attack. Now with this, Inase comes in. Yep, Inase. I didn't expect Inase to be such a jerk this chapter. Now, I know Todoroki and him have some beef, but this week's chapter explains it a little, and I still don't really like how he explains his beef with Todoroki, just his eyes. Well, I understand, like, how you look at things, but with this, like, why Inase does not like Todoroki is because of the fact that Inase likes heroes. He loves them so much. He liked Endeavor. He tried to meet Endeavor. Endeavor pushed him aside and said, "Move out of my way, kid." And he had these... He weren't compassionate eyes. They were kind of more or less like... more or less kind of heading towards a goal, which in this case would probably be beating All Might. Then we have him meet Todoroki during the UA like testing thing, I'm guessing. And he meets Todoroki and is about to like be friends with him and be like, Todoroki does the same exact thing to him. So with this and his is because he's probably trying to surpass his father, which Todoroki talks to himself about. He's already overcome his anger towards his father. Then he realizes he hasn't really. And they both use their abilities, which are kind of making the other one go wild, as Todoroki's flame creates heat, which makes Inase's wind go kind of out of control. So with this, the flames, after they do this a couple of times, gets out of control and starts heading towards Shindo. Now with this, Midoriya comes in and saves the day and saves Shindo. So, that really just leaves this week's chapter. It's kind of short for the, like, altogether. It's a lot more of the verbal between Inase saying why he doesn't like, or at least I think it's saying, or it's a flashback, or either one, but it's practically why he doesn't like Todoroki, why the provisional license is kind of more seems to be team-based or grouping-based. You can't really survive this on your own. Because the last one, if you were all by yourself and had to get two or three people out by hitting their last spot, that's going to be pretty hard if you're not like Superman or Inase. Yeah. But with this, you also have so many different combinations for heroes for the grouping. Now that makes me excited because I would like to see like a Mineta, Asui, and Tokoyami setting or grouping, or Ojiro, Tokoyami, and Asui, or Mina, Aoyama, and Ojiro. Those would be some cool combos for within the 1A group. Now with this, I don't think Todoroki's actually going to get his exam license this time, mainly because of what he's been doing with Inase. Now, I feel the both of them are probably getting out either this exam or the next trial of the exam. Now, I feel that the reason why Todoroki may or may not get one is because of the fact that he and Inase are more or less solo acts. And in this case, they're more or less going towards a grouping. And with those two, you haven't really seen them do much working together. More of like, you do that little thing. The only time we've really seen something similar to this is when Todoroki and Shoji, the guy with the multiple arms, worked together for the very first training mission where he practically was like, oh, there's two, both barefoot, and Todoroki's like, okay, gets him out of there and freezes the entire building. That's all that happened. So I feel like it could be because they're not as team-oriented, but I feel Inase and Todoroki aren't going to get their licenses. Now, I feel the guy with the hair, like the hair quirk, may get his license. Because, I didn't even know his name, and I kind of want to know, but, like, his quirk and his personality probably aren't the best, but I feel like he is going to get his license. As he feels like a more of a team player. He works with his group. He's doing a supportive role, and I feel like he could be one of those characters that could be like a part of a leader of a team or something, or be like one of the most important parts of that team. Like, say, because you need a good working team, and all parts are needed. So, yeah, I kind of got off subject on that one. Sorry, guys. But with this, I liked this week's chapter of Boku no Hero Academia. I felt that Midoriya showed a little bit more of his stuff by saving Shindo, who is at one point his enemy, and right now is more or less like a rival. Like he can't really attack him, and I don't even think Midoriya would want to fight Shindo, though. I really hope that Shindo. I know I say this a lot, but I hope he's Dobby, because that would play a cool part in this. Because, like, say Dobby comes in later, like maybe 15 chapters from now, and we find, like, he doesn't attack Midoriya, and it kind of saves him, and then we get Dobby as a good guy. That would be cool. Yeah, I know. I'm a fool, but hey, it's what I would like to see. But now, with this, I want to know what you guys think of this week's chapter of Boku no Hero Academia. Put your comments in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, and I hope you guys enjoy your day. See ya.